Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Wandering Village. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and I mean, things are going okay, but Onbu is desperately tired. Oh gosh, stop. Nope. Oh, he's ignoring us. I was hoping he wasn't going to sleep in our cold snap, but we've tried to keep him awake in the jungle because sleeping in the jungle is a terrible idea, but then also sleeping in a cold snap is a terrible idea. But it looks like it's happening. Onbu is tired of our frequent commands and he's refusing to listen to us now, so that's what's happening now. He's going to sleep there, which means a lot of our crops are going to have a hard time. In fact, they're not going to grow at all, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. What else can you do? Okay, Onbu is tired. He's actually taken a little bit of damage from how tired he is, but otherwise he's looking pretty good. His poison level's at 15%. That's going to be creeping up, of course, because we are lying down in the mountains and not in a sleeping spot. And his hunger is at 13%, and that's going to be creeping up, but at least his tiredness is going down. And everything seems to be going fine. We have increased how much housing we had last time, so we put in a bunch of huts last episode, which is not great. Obviously, the housing quality is lower, but it's getting a spot for our people to live. The other thing is, last episode, we sorted out our water problem by putting in quite a lot more air wells. We're going to have them manned because we have so much population. We constantly have unemployed people, and this is just a good way to sort that out. Now, we're in kind of a new area, so there's lots of things for our scavengers to be scavenging, which is good. And oh, I forgot about the trader. Hold on. Slow down. Trader. Yes, right. What do we want from you? Now, I think we've got quite a lot of these, but why not get some more? And water, we're doing fine now, but I'm going to buy your food because honestly, we just need it. You just need it all the time. We've got so much other stuff. I've been selling these planks, which seems crazy, but honestly, we also just have so many of them. Our flowers also creeping back up again, and herbs is a bit low once again, but it has been mostly fine. So yeah, just buying some food. I think food production wise, we're okay, but I think it's more about the variety and keeping that variety in our people's diets, especially now that we're stuck in this cold snap for who knows how long. I don't think we're going to be able to get Onbu to walk. Oh, we are. Okay. Yeah, keep walking then, Onbu. We need to not be in the cold snap. And there's also another cold snap coming up, and the Elefleas, another Eleflea circus. So they are going to come back onto Onbu's back. And their saliva increases Onbu's heart rate, but they should suck the poison out of him. So, do you know what? Maybe because we are at 60%, let's keep them on next time. I don't know. Could be interesting. Let's get Onbu just to walk a little bit. We're going to get him just out of this cold snap. He can sleep in between. Also going to be walking through this rain cloud, which is absolutely fine. In fact, if anything, that's great for us. I'll happily take a rain cloud because our air wells will be working even more efficiently. And we did build a giant water tank. It's already full though. Holy moly. It's also indestructible, which is pretty good because otherwise you'd flood your whole map, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we are pretty full on water storage. Actually, looking around, all the water tanks I see are actually completely full, but that's good. I mean, can you complain about that? I really can't. We found a whole bunch of settlers in the villages that we were exploring, so let's pick them up. 4 people in total from that one, and over here, what do we get? Another 5 people. Wow, okay. So that's jumped our population now up to 154. We still have housing for them. What we don't have is for jobs for them though. We may need, we probably can just unlock everything and have things fully open all the time with 13 spare workers about. Right, about to head back into another cold snap. I forgot to get Onbu to sleep, so that's pretty classic, isn't it? My bad. Let's go back out to these different places here though. So we've got some more research. Not that we need the knowledge points, but we could always use them. You can always use knowledge points for various upgrades and things. And into the forest, into the oasis, and into another settlement. And we've got 3 knowledge from over there. Let's send them over here. Oh, and we can go into the ocean, which would be really good because what is that? A spore moth burrow. A burrow of spore moths, when one lands on Onbu, dust from its wings will poison Onbu and its surrounding ground. We've had one of those before actually, but we had them in a cloud, not like that. We also got a strong thunderstorm sweeping both ways, so we're gonna wanna watch out for those. But I think let's head back into the ocean. We need to get some more fish. Could get some more salt water, and getting more salt would both be good. Onbu is, he's sleeping once again in the cold area, in the cold snap. But I guess at least he's not sleeping on an Eleflea circus. That's good at least, right? Probably. Now, I did have to close up the aqua farm because the kelp, it's too cold here. It's technically too close to the fish patties as well, and I think some of them died when being in the cold snap, and then we ran out of fish. So we just we can't have anything open at the moment, which is a little annoying, but it is what it is, right? And we've got another decision to make with more settlers to pick up, so let's grab them. 4 more people. We definitely are gonna need to figure out the food thing. Oh, and look, this has actually filled it up. They have managed to plant every single square here. I mean, we could give them more squares. It wouldn't hurt to be like, here, have some more space to plant. But at the same time, do they need it? I don't know. Okay, I really would like Onbu to start walking though. Do you mind, Onbu, getting out of this cold snap? Because it's actually like killing all of our crops and things. And it's a little bit annoying, but he's willing to continue to walk, so it's fine. Right, and when we had that Elefleas, we're going to need pest control again, so let's get that opened up again. Now we are set to still making compost. I wonder, do we need to switch this to biogas? No, we still have 299 biogas, so we're still good for that. All right, we are now walking through the Elefleas, and that means we are now infested with fleas on Onbu's back. What we learned last episode is you have to actually click on them and get them to be harvested. Otherwise, our people will not do anything about it. So I've got to actually find them though. Where are you, little Elefleas? There's 2 of them. Let's get those collected. Now, they do suck out Onbu's poison. So, I mean, we could leave them for a little while, but it also raises Onbu's heart rate. Now, the elevated heart rate, I don't know quite how that negatively affects Onbu, but I mean, I'm sure it does because it's not going to be good if your heart rate's too high for too long. Right, we do need to also be looking out for this thunderstorm. Ideally, we'll sleep before going into the water. So let's get a little bit closer and then just get Onbu to sleep. And then we'll have to time when he stands up and gets heading out. There is a poisoned island out there with a poison feeding spot. But most importantly, we just need to get Onbu to sleep before we head into the water. So Onbu, go to sleep. You're very tired, Onbu. The poison level's now down to 12%. I might just let these 2 guys keep going because they're kind of doing us a favor, sucking out the poison. Onbu's heart rate seems fine at the moment, so yeah, 2.5. I mean, it does slow down when he sleeps. And the trader is coming in for a landing over here, which is perfect. So let's see what we can get this time. I mean, I'd love... what would I love? Oh, we can get some more fish. We can get that opened up. Oh, sand. We'll take the sand for sure. Herbs. Oh, we actually do need the herbs. Take the kelp as well. Salt. We're actually getting low on salt as well. We're getting low on everything. What is going on? We'll buy the compost maybe too. You know what? Let's buy the vegetables as well. 1,600 we need to make up. I think we've got tons of this. But I don't want to get rid of too many. Let's get rid of half. And then we'll get rid of some planks and slabs as well. And I think that should be fine. We have so many beets. Oh my goodness. But yeah, let's get rid of that. Now, are the kitchens working with beets? Yeah, they're doing the borscht. So it's just because everybody's been growing beets this whole time. So we've got beets coming out of our ears. But that means our sand is actually depleting quite quickly. At least we'll be able to make tons of borscht. Okay, that is just gone by, but Onbu still needs to sleep a bit longer. I don't want to miss those villagers, but it looks like we are going to miss those villagers, which is a bit unfortunate, but does happen. Oh, we've got a decision to make as well. More settlers to be picked up over at that settlement. 4 more people. We keep sending those parties back out. Got 10 mushrooms from one. It's day 239. We have been going for quite some time now. Onbu is still at 42% sleepy. We are going to miss those guys, which is a little unfortunate, but I think it's fine. We've been finding quite a lot. Like we've got 162 as our population already. We're almost in the point where we need more housing again, which is a bit crazy. Found some sand and wood. Let's go to this ruined settlement. We might find more people out there. And I can also see a Fort Ruins way over there. So we'll go there as well. And we've got another Fort Ruins a bit closer here, but we'll wait till we get up there. The trader has left again. That's fine because we did our trading already. Onbu's poison is down to 10%, which is so cool that these little elephant guys can stay at least for a little bit longer. As far as happiness wise goes for our people, we've got some poisoned villagers, but we do have also lots of doctors running around. But do we have enough herbs is my question. We're down to 21 herbs, which is pretty crazy, but we're actually starting to get some in again. I think a lot of them died because of the freezing temperatures. So they are starting to get more. That should fix. I mean, that is quite full up there. So herbs should be coming in at a very good clip. But yeah, it did kind of suck that we were stuck in those freezing temperatures for so long. And in the dune, we found Dancing Under the Hot Sun. So they are looking for some water. And we've got tons of water. That is definitely something we've got. I mean, look, 1,100 water in storage. That we were at 0 last episode before we built all those air wells and then upgraded them. Now 1,100. We could definitely offer them some water, but dance party, I think we get a bonus to our happiness if we join the party, but honestly, let's just give them the water. We've got it. And they gave us some corn in return. I'll take the corn. We haven't had corn in ages. That gives us more food variety, so I'll take it. All right, scavenging party is heading back out. Onbu is now awake, which is perfect timing actually, because that thunderstorm has just passed. So with him now walking, we should be in a good place. Let's also give him some food before we get into the water. And his poison level's at 8%, which is pretty good actually. We'll give him some pets as well. And he will be a very happy Onbu. I think we'll miss this thunderstorm without having to run. And then we're gonna have to change what we're growing when we get into the ocean and open up all of our other buildings. Oh, are we gonna need to run actually? That thunderstorm seems to be moving a bit fast. Do you know what? We can always just rebuild if anything gets broken. I'm actually like not that concerned about that. Although I feel like we timed that really well, but I guess we didn't run, so it's our own issue. No, I'm not keen in running. I don't want to tire Onbu out any more than we have to. So we'll just hit the thunderstorm. Just our tail, but there, a strong thunderstorm sweeping over the village. Whoa! Okay, that looks cool. Never noticed that before, but there we go. We've got a few buildings to rebuild. Actually, a lot more than even last time. Holy! I guess that was a strong thunderstorm. I think last episode we hit a regular thunderstorm. This is a lot of stuff that's broken that needs now repairing. None of our houses, but yeah, a lot of stuff actually. All right, but the buildings are popping back up pretty quickly. Oh, Onbu's in the water. This is going so quickly. Let's go grab that dune. We'll go grab that. Do we see any more dunes over here? I could really use more sand. If we could find sand, that would be great. All right, Onbu's poison level is down to 2%, so we don't need those little guys much longer. And then we could kind of sort out Onbu's heart rate, which would probably be good. So I might just select these guys to be harvested now. Somebody will come over and deal with those. We need to unlock all of these because we definitely need to be getting fish and the salt water to be getting more salt because we really, really need more salt. And yeah, all of our air wells are completely full. We have 25 unemployed employees. That is just so many. Now, all these farms have been doing beets, but I might switch some out to like tomatoes, for example, because then we can get a more food variety. We could start doing, instead of beet soup, we could start doing the grilled tomatoes. All right, there's a little island for Onbu to go here. It is a poisoned feeding spot though. Not a huge deal for us. Onbu is a little bit hungry. I mean, he can eat those though, I think. It might increase his poison level, but then we'll just sort it out. It's not the end of the world for sure. Now, we're gonna have to make a decision about which direction we wanna go. There's a nice sleeping spot that way, which honestly, that's the way I want to go then. If there's a sleeping spot, we'll go that way. Scavenging parties are still out and working, but we're about to get this one. Although they're going to get poisoned there because they always do. They got 11 wood, but then some of them got poisoned. We will give them a little bit of time to be unpoisoned and then we will send them back out again. I think our doctors are definitely on it, so we'll send them over to the shipwreck way over here. And we are now on an Onbu. We're now on an island. We are on an Onbu. We've run on an Onbu the whole time, let's be honest. He's gonna eat some. He's also gonna get poisoned. And I guess strong poisonous air as well. So the people are going to be a bit upset about that. But let's just let Onbu eat. His poison level will go up. Oh, he's gonna sleep as well. Onbu, I don't know if that's the best place to sleep. I wonder if you can make it to the next spot actually. He's at half tired. It is risky. But actually I'm gonna ask you, Onbu, to keep walking because our people are gonna get really unhappy. We're down to 17/18 happiness here. As the people are getting poisoned, they don't particularly like that. Now, I don't think this air, though, is causing any poisonous spores on Onbu's back, so I think that's okay, but people are quite unhappy with this. Right, a trader has arrived again, so let's see what they've got. I will be buying the salt. Oh, I wonder if we should just buy the compost as well. I don't need any of those things. Could just buy the food. It doesn't hurt, but look how much water we have. We could sell some of our water. We're getting it really alarmingly quickly. Buy some of the food. Oh, I really need more herbs. Is that it? Do we only have 13 herbs? We need to sort that out probably. That seems slightly terrifying. So that is not very many herbs. I wonder if we're going to need another herbalist. We're using herbs for a lot of things. And I know we just put in this one, but perhaps it's time to get another one. I mean, we are using them for various recipes and such. So let's just stick one up here. I don't think it will hurt. In fact, I only think it'll be good. So Onbu is very happy. He's just kind of going along there. Oh, and we're going back into I didn't realize it was the mountains. Oh man, I wanted to stay in the ocean kind of for as long as possible, really. Should have gone this way after all. I went for the sleeping spot. It was a mistake. Tricked me. Probably should have just waited a little bit longer before I made that choice, but I didn't. And you know what? If I did it any differently, then I wouldn't be me. So here we are. Going into the mountain. I guess it's not the worst, but I really would have rather stayed in the ocean. Right, I did make another berry gatherer sort of right here in the middle between everybody. We are somehow out of workers. I've actually assigned enough people to various places that we are kind of running low. But these farms have sort of an insane amount of people, so we'll just steal some workers from there. That will get people going. Right, our new herbalist is also constructed, so let's make sure it's got some plots to start planting. Right, Onbu's sleeping in a very good spot for Onbu. All right, and we missed those guys because Onbu slept a little bit too long for us to get those nomads. But looking at how many people we have, we are going to need some more housing very, very soon. So we'll have to keep that on our mind. We also have some tasty looking stones coming up. It would be very bad if Onbu were to eat those. So we'll just have to keep an eye for that. We are now officially in the mountain biome, which means some of these need to switch out because tomatoes aren't going to work anymore. So we'll have to switch all of these back to beets, which is a little unfortunate, really. I mean, it was nice having the tomatoes. I'm sad that we're back in the mountains. I didn't really want to go back into the mountains. The fish patties will still be going, just not as well, which is fine. And of course, the seawater collector and the fishery can be closed because those are not going to work at all anymore. We do have a little bit of salt water though that we can be converting into water and salt. And some scavenging parties have come back with some iron ore, which is great. We'll just keep sending them out. And we're about to have another choice to make, either heading into the jungle or possibly staying into the mountains. But you know what? Let's wait till we get a little bit closer to make that decision, because then we won't leave the ocean before we're ready to. Although in this case, we'll, mountains. And I actually don't know if we want to leave the mountains or not. There is a nice sleeping spot there, which is kind of appealing, but we'll have to see what's going in the other direction as well. Now, as far as things on Onbu's back are concerned, everybody is quite happy. Our happiness is 21 out of 14, so we're up 7, which is good. The food quality seems to have really diminished. I don't know if it's just because they're eating other food items, because we did have like some corn that we brought in, some tomatoes and things, and now we're no longer processing those things. Oh, actually, we are processing the grilled tomatoes, but that's going to have to change in a second. Switch that over to our... Oh, you can make poached Eleflea eggs. I mean, that's kind of cool. And one Eleflea egg gives you 12 food. That's kind of insane. So that's a new food item that we could be getting. But we'd have to get the Elefleas back, and then we'd have to actually keep the Elefleas so we could start harvesting their eggs, which seems a bit crazy, but I mean, you could do it. Right, scavenging parties coming back with wood and knowledge and water and iron ore. All very good things. We're sending them off to some really close things, so that should be really quick. Let's just make sure we kind of get everything as we go by it. I mean, there are Elefleas there, so we could try to go and actually harvest some Eleflea eggs. Would that be totally... Oh gosh, we need to feed Onbu. Quick. Filling Onbu food will do 60%. He only needs 37, so that was actually a bit of a waste of one. But still, he'll be really, really full, and that way he won't eat those tasty looking stones, because that would be potentially completely disastrous. So don't eat those, Onbu, because you're feeling very full. Yeah, stones look like Onbu's favorite mushrooms, but we don't want him to become constipated. That would be bad. Now, as far as directions go, I think let's try to get those Eleflea eggs. Is that insane? Might be, but we're gonna give it a go anyways. Scavenging party came back with some more knowledge. I mean, let's go to this settlement. We're going to 2 different settlements. We're probably gonna find people at them. And yes, we have, which means we're going to have homeless people now. So we need to get some houses going very quickly here. So let's go on to Onbu's back. I mean, what do? Do we have any glass at the moment? We have 31 glass actually, so we could be building some more, not communes, that's crazy, mansions. We put them, I don't know where we're gonna put them though. Over here near this monument. It's still gonna need some more decoration, but should be able to actually even put 3 of these in, although where's the best place for them is the next question. 3 mansions, and then we're gonna have to put some more decorations around. Not the end of the world though, we have decorations to be put in, it's fine. Put in like a nice wonder tree, or, and not the pavilion though, can't use anything that has sand. The Onbu lantern though could go in here, and that would make probably this houses quite happy, and that sounds good to me. Right, Onbu is getting sleepy again. We are going to need to also deal with this strong thunderstorm, so we could get Onbu to just sleep before, or we could get him to sleep after. Whatever, I just don't want him to sleep in the cold snap. That's kind of the most important thing. We do have to deal with the strong thunderstorm, ideally not letting it knock down all of our things again. Not that it's like a huge deal. We can deal with it if it does. We have so many resources. I mean, 337 stone slabs, 340 wooden planks. We have been trading those away with the villager. We have 326 bread. How insane is that? Some of the things, like, I mean, food variety maybe is not huge. We have 616 beets though. We could be making a lot more beet soup probably. I think let's get Onbu to sleep, but let's first just grab these villagers from this settlement. 4 more have come in, which is fine. Let's get Onbu to sleep here. Because yeah, he's at 55% sleepiness. We're gonna get him to run past this because I don't want to necessarily hit it again. It's a little annoying. Or do we want him to get him to sleep near the elephant? He just lied down. Let's let him sleep a little bit at least. Feel a bit bad if we're just like, no, get back up again. Right, a trader has arrived again. So let's see what he's got. Oh, sand, nice, take that for sure. Too bad he doesn't have any glass though. I will take your salt. Actually, I'll take your tree saplings as well. Since you've got them, might as well take your tomatoes. Don't think no, if we're good for those things. Oh, I'll take the fish though. It doesn't hurt. We'll sell 4 of our fungal essences. We'll just keep 20 for ourselves. I think that's fine. And then I guess we'll make up the rest more with the planks again. It just works. And that's a perfect trading there. So 37 wood planks, 17 stone slabs, 4 fungal essences for all of this random food and resources and goodies. So this gazpacho has run out of tomatoes on the map, so we have to switch those back over to the tropical salad. Although actually, we are super low on kelp. We could do, no, we're super low on salt as well, so we can't do borscht. We aren't collecting Onbu bile. How do we even collect Onbu bile? Does that hurt Onbu? I think it does, doesn't it? Yeah, extracts bile from Onbu's gallbladder. This process slightly reduces its health and trust in you, so we don't want to use the bile extractor, although like being able to get other types of food would be kind of interesting. At the same, I think with Onbu blood, the blood extractor is going to slightly reduce its health and trust in us, and we probably don't want to be doing that either. So I don't know if we've got any good foods to be making. I mean, the salt seems the best, but we need more salt water. We don't have any more salt water, so it's not great. Did get a mansion constructed over here though, and it does need a bit more decorations happening around it. Even with this little lantern here, it's not quite enough. But it does mean our housing is back up to 175 over 171, and we still have one more mansion that is ready to be constructed. Right, I think as soon as this strong thunderstorm goes by, we're gonna get Onbu up and running. Trying to avoid it, then he can sleep on the other side once we've grabbed some Elefleas, because we're going to keep the Elefleas this time. It might be crazy, but we're going to try it. So let's get Onbu to run now. Then he should be able to get through this thunderstorm no problem. We'll sleep on the other side with the Elefleas. We're going to get their eggs, and we're going to try to use those to make some interesting meals. All right, Onbu, you got to be a little bit faster than that. There we go. Okay, he's now moving, which is good. Onbu is running. He's not the fastest runner in the world, but he tries his best, and that's all we can ask. All right, the thunderstorm is now on its way back to us. We are running to try to avoid the thunderstorm, so that's what matters here. Avoid the thunderstorm. We're almost out of it. As soon as we're out of it, we'll get Onbu to walk. Actually, yeah, you can walk now, Onbu. Let's grab some Elefleas, and then he can go back to sleep if he wants. I don't mind. Just about in there. There they are, bouncing around. Their little Eleflea circus. Onbu is looking very happy. Speaking of very happy, he's not hungry at the moment. Might be nice to give him some pets though. He's now infested with 4 Elefleas. I don't mind though. As long as he sleeps before the cold snap, that's very important. Onbu, go to sleep. What happens if he sleeps on the Elefleas? Does he get more? I don't know. We just need to sleep before the cold snap. That's the only thing that mattered. Right, Onbu is now sleeping. We've got the buzzing of the Elefleas. We're going to leave them though. So actually we can even close up. Actually, no, we need to keep this, don't we? We want them to harvest the eggs. So if we get any Eleflea eggs from wherever our Elefleas are, when we eventually find them somewhere on Onbu's back, not only is his poison going to be going down, he's going to be making us some food with these Elefleas. Where are they? Do you know what? I don't know where they are, but they're around somewhere. There they are. There's 2 of them over here. So we need to wait for them to reproduce. That needs to get to 100%. Then they'll, I guess, lay eggs, and then we can collect those eggs, which will be super good fun. Onbu seeming kind of happy. We've got settlers to pick up, which is kind of crazy. Oh, what's this one? Think quickly. After a long walk, the party passes a muddy spot in the desert. A brave scavenger wants to get a better look and inspects it. Seconds later, they're knee-deep in quicksand. Oh, no. No time to lose. We have to help fast, or it's too dangerous. Looks for something to pull our friend out, or the situation's too dangerous. That's what we can do. No time to lose. Help your friend. Ooh, while trying to help, the whole party gets swallowed by the sand, but instead of getting stuck, they fall into an ancient cave underneath, and they find 18 glass and 7 knowledge. I don't need the knowledge, but the glass is extremely helpful, because it does mean we should be able to build some more houses. So it might stick in some more mansions. The only thing is I do need to be leaving space for them actually to be able to build some decorations in between, because we're a little short on how pretty this place is. Ideally, like a nice wonder tree over here would be great. If we could put that in kind of right here. We'll get them working on a few more mansions. That's going to take quite some time before they actually get that done. Oh, let's go check on our Elefleas. How are they getting on? Have you reproduced yet? Are we getting eggs? No, 33% and 40%. Oh, we did actually get 1 egg. Somebody has gotten an egg, so we can cook that 1 egg now, which is pretty cool. I feel like we're gonna need a lot of those eggs. I wonder where the other 2 Elefleas are. They seem to spawn in little groups of 2. I don't see the other ones. Those are the 2 over there in the wheat field. Where are the other guys at? Very hidden. Where's Wallow? Where's Waldo? Where's Wallow? Came from Where's Waldo and Where's Wally? I can't find the other Elefleas. I really don't know where they are, so they're winning, as I don't know where they are. They could be anywhere. We are now going through the cold snap, though. Need to get through that fairly quickly. Oh my goodness, we've got a large poison forest up ahead. all sorts of things, but now we are collecting some Eleflea eggs, which is a pretty cool new food source. We'll have to see how we get on with that in the next episode. If you're enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.